Hey Starlights, welcome in. Today we're going to be talking about the man, the myth, the TV himself, Tenna. I'm taking inspiration from June and Amarichu's videos, both the embarrassingly obsessed with and into the rabbit hole. You can probably tell that if the thumbnail and title is anything to go by. Back when I first watched those, I thought, I don't have anyone to obsess over. But then I started drawing Tenna, and started drawing him a lot, and I cannot stop. So I guess now I have someone. So now it's time to hold you captive while I ramble about my very normal, very casual obsession with the TV man. Before I go too far off script, let's talk about the actual drawing you're watching. I sell at conventions, so I knew I wanted a grand poster. A lot of people do interesting, intricate posters, and I kind of just print my drawings out. I think my keychains and my stands and everything else has gotten a lot better, but I really want to step up my game as far as posters go. For this particular drawing, I started off just drawing Tenna, because, of course, I had to, but I ended up drawing the main three in it as well, because I really like their silly little Chapter 3 outfits. Ralsei and Susie were kind of tricky. I'm not really used to drawing anthropomorphic characters, I have a whole video about learning to draw animals and furries, but I still can't do it. But I think they're pretty cute for side characters. They're not really the main detailed composition, and I'm trying not to get too hunkered down on little tiny details that no one will notice. Of course, I enjoyed there. But of course, I enjoyed drawing Tenna the most, because he's the best. You may have noticed he has 4 arms, and honestly, I just like how that looks. I really, really like characters with extra arms. I just think it's neat. And the concept art for him actually does have 4 arms, so I'm kind of gutted that didn't stick. But he's still sexy, so I'll give Toby a pass. But let's move on to how this obsession actually started. At first, I didn't like him. I missed Queen so much. She's funny, she's iconic, we love Queen. But every time my partner mentioned Tenna, I just went, nah, I miss Queen, I don't really like him. But he started showing me fan art, and if you guys are in the Deltarune space, you know exactly what the fan art looks like. You know what I'm talking about. And my opinion went from to he's kinda, and then, oh my god, I love this stupid little TV man. He is the best. And then I started, taking some references from fan art, making him look, And, well, now I am fully down the rabbit hole, as Amarichu would say. So, what does that obsession look like in practice? Well, prints, keychains, a stand, the whole poster you're seeing right now, multiple drawings. Honestly, if I fill our table up with just one more character that I'm super obsessed with, my table buddy might actually kill me. Jinx was enough. I do try to cycle merch out frequently though, so hopefully some new Tenna stuff will sneak in there eventually. But if they don't sell well, I can just draw them for myself. And maybe I'll show you guys the sketchbook spreads if you're interested. Outside of conventions, most of my Tenna content actually just lives in my sketchbook. Here are some images, if I remember to show them. I am almost at the end of the sketchbook, last 10 pages, so let me know if you want a little tour. I can put it on shorts or I can make an actual video about it, but you guys let me know. June's sketchbook videos have helped me improve my art a lot actually. And drawing Tenna helped me draw men so much better. If you've followed my art for a little while, you know my default mode is magical girls, but drawing Tenna unlocked something inside me. That sounds really weird. I do think that drawing Tenna and just drawing more in my sketchbook in general has helped me so much in thinking in 3D objects, not just lines. I really did not get that before. You hear it all the time. Think in 3D, don't just think in lines, think in the shapes, the anatomy. And I went, bleh, no. But now I think I kind of get it. Especially with June's way of sketchbooking, it really helps me be a bit more loose with my sketches and not really care if they turn out bad. Because at the end of the day, it's just a sketchbook. And who cares if it turns out bad? They're for me. Sexy Tenna is for me to look at. And if they turn out super sexy, that's just a bonus. But let's cycle back to this piece specifically. I did have a really hard time drawing this piece because, more than one character makes my brain want to explode. It usually takes me about 10 hours to finish a detailed piece, but this one was at least 20. I had to split it across 3 days because I have chronic migraines and, I can't just sit and draw for 20 hours straight even if I want to. It was quite frustrating. I don't like drawing more than one character on a page. It's annoying. It's boring. I want to draw something new all the time. But I do think that spending more time on the piece really paid off. I'm actually so proud of how it turned out. It's got way more of a composition than I usually manage to pull off. And I really like the little bits of confetti everywhere. They were a last minute addition because I wasn't sure about the composition, felt a little bit unfocused. And I think they kind of helped a lot. But just at the end of the day, I'm happy with it. I think it looks really good. I can't wait to print it out, put it all over my walls. But looks like that speed paint is just about wrapped up, which is great because I've got some very normal casual sketchbooking to do that definitely does not involve Tenna. If you are interested in that sketchbook tour, make sure to pop back in and check if I've done it, and remind me in the comments if I haven't. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today and letting me ramble about this stupid TV man. If you've got a character you're obsessed with, I want to hear about it. And if you're obsessed with Tenna, I definitely want to hear about it. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!